Well, welcome back. So I just lost to the Giants, and I am now thinking about trades. I still have to play my next game though because it ended up simulating a bunch of games because I wanted to look at the Giants playbook. They had John Gruden's defense, which is basically, I mean, it's a 4-3 as their base defense. What was key was the quarter drop back zones, a variety of different zones. It wasn't as big a variety as I expected. I wish this practice thing wasn't broken. I've had this issue happen before where it just always said Chicago for some reason when I went to practice. And then what fixed it was going to the next season. So I might have to deal with that for a while, right? Like, what is so different about New England coaches' defensive playbook? Let me, here's what I'll do. I'll play this game for about 30 seconds. We'll go with Andy Reid, but I want to see New England coaches' playbook. Does that mean I have to get the ball on defense before I can even look at it? I guess I didn't think that through, did I? Yeah, just hurry. I'm not going to play this game. I didn't even beautify the audience. We shall kick off.
The Eagles will be kicking off to start the game. Number 87, back to return.
All right, so let's look at this playbook.
20 yards.
3-4, right? What? This looks awfully familiar. Swap Frisco 2 is a little different. Weak storm roll. I never call it because I don't like to blitz my cornerbacks. Tiger pinch
The
lock.
Giants will start the drive at the 23-yard line.
There weren't.
First and 10.
I'm looking for like something that looks like a pizza supreme, a supreme pizza of zone coverage. Just colors everywhere. So let's go look at their 3-4 stuff. So I never use 9 Velcro, but maybe that's one of those ones where it's like, you know, there's 9 dudes doing zone coverage. That's a lot of congestion.
Let's go. They ain't got nothing.
Uh-oh. The longer this takes, the worse we're going to all be.
Incomplete pass.
Okay, and then what sort of stuff do they have in their 5 wide receiver? So cover 3. Ultimately, the cover 3 is the same. It's just different personnel. It's 4 across hang. That's kind of interesting.
3rd and 13. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Especially if you were to like act like you're going to play man by doing press.
Look.
Number 87 with the reception. Gain of 6 on the play.
So ultimately, these all draw from like similar playbooks. Tight zone blitz is pretty cool looking. But obviously, I recognize cover 2 sink. All right, let's go ahead and quit. I will take a look at adding a defensive play. Well, I don't think I need to save right now. There's just sort of a new. This is create a playbook. Sorry, they don't have 3-4 or 4-3. Just call it balanced. Practice teams, Cowboys, sure. Logitech. The interactive skills drill is pretty helpful. It is pretty odd. I don't know how else to describe it. The experience of playing in that. Okay, so I want to do a new play. So this is a 3-4 base. No, I don't want you to do a flat. What? Okay, I see. We have options here. Now, it doesn't say whether it's like a deep zone of any particular sort. Subroute, none. Okay, you. Using the controller, not working. Okay. Hello. Enter. Hit tab. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Subroute. No. Well, at least the music's good. I don't know what a hook zone is either. Done. So a hook zone is... I gotta look up definitions of all this stuff. I got something that might actually contain that information. Hopefully nothing weird in my downloads folder. Well, let's just start by looking over here. Alright, I know I'm looking for something. There's a guide. Well, let me just look it up on the internet. First off, let's start by looking at what is a hook zone. Is it really just the area of the field that you are in? Alright, this is actually from 2007 and might be related to Madden 2008 that I'm playing. What an asshole. All these years later, this guy's still just a shithead for Ohio State. Typically in football, these two zones are grouped together to make the hook curl zone. Area in the middle of the field between the corners or in front of the safeties. This is so small. Why? Yeah, all these years later, all we have is this little small image. And, you know, when you're rude on the forums, it's just so unhelpful because that other stuff you think is existing doesn't exist. It doesn't. It's gone. You say, you should look it up if that's your result on Stacked Overflow. I just think, it just reminds me how stupid I think people are when they graduate from Ohio State. So here we have left flat. So where exactly does the football be? You know, where is the offensive lineman? I'm pretty sure the flat is like next to the line of scrimmage. So I guess the out route is deeper than the one I play. I'm often throwing the corner. I throw a lot of corner routes. In fact, since we're looking it up, wide receiver tree. I want to look at Google's image search. They're all equally annoying. I don't know why I would prefer one over the other. Jesus Christ, I did not mean to click on that. All right, so the slant, you know, all of these in a way imitate what is labeled here as the fade. And that means to run straight up the field, but then you're being deceptive. You then can fake what they call here a flat route or later in your steps. Wide receivers that are professionals have it like I run 9 footsteps, and on my ninth left foot plant, I turn this way and my hips flip in this manner, and I tuck my elbows in so I can keep my center of gravity in a certain spot. And they have this down to a real science, and that's why the route tree is actually like there's a finite number of routes that you can run effectively that are also deceptive and resemble each other. And then you can build on this route tree. It all gets, more complex as you get further into it. You have more complicated options. There's like all of these, only this one has 2 moves, this deep drag. You see me throw the corner all the time. They call it a quick out. Okay, that's why I call it out. They have deep outs, and I throw a lot of quick outs. There's a finite number of deceptive things that you can do with your body. In fact, you see this one? This one should be reversed. No one throws a slant to the outside. Come on now. And these aren't like the Mike Martz trees. Let me show you the Martz tree. If I see one. So most of this stuff is based on the Air Corral offense, and there's very minor variations for like a West Coast route tree, the Earnhardt Perkins route trees that exist in New England. So mostly in New England. But the Earnhardt Perkins offense is mostly based around running a lot of the same routes, and the players do a lot of, it's all about your personnel. Basically, the Earnhardt Perkins offense most notably has like one-word names for each play. Texas, Omaha. These one-word, and I don't mean like Peyton Manning's Omaha Audible. I mean literally the play names are just like one word, but you run it with a bunch of different personnel groupings, and it comes to different effects. All right, I'm still looking for a 2-step route tree, like a Mike Martz style. This one has some shown at least. Do. You see this one? A deep topper and the topper. That is a classic Mike Martz route. And that's only a 2-move route. So that's why you had to have such a good left tackle in St. Louis during the Greatest Show on Turf era, because of these at a minimum 2-step routes. They take a little longer to develop because you have to run, and then it just takes time to change direction and change direction again. But it throws off the defense more. And when you have elite receivers like Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt, they can definitely like get open. And those guys were really, in Madden, really high agile players. Beautiful cuts in their routes. And that would throw off defensive players. Defensive players would think you're running, and they think right here, they think he's running an out route. But no, it's a topper. He cuts it back towards the end zone. And that would shake him loose all the time. Here's another 2-move route from the slot receiver. There's not a whole lot of them because they tend to be, especially nowadays, they take almost too long to develop. This number 7 is one you keep seeing. But the Martz route tree, they would even have like 3-step moves. And ultimately, you can think of it as like a series of, you see this cross with 8? You could just superimpose those on top of each other, extending this route tree a number of times. But there's only so many routes that are actually helpful in terms of creating space, deceiving a defensive player that you're running towards. Remember, if you don't do this with a whole lot of precision, you're not going to fool anyone. The defensive player knows where you're going. This is interesting. So they, PFF, it can be suspicious. Can't always trust their data. I mean, you got to have it pass your own eye test. Yeah, so here it suggests the go route's not the easiest route to throw on. A 66 passer rating when people throw the go route, and that's because it's so simple. It's the most basic route there is, and the one you have to fear the most because it's an instant touchdown if you give it up, because it's just going straight up the field. So it makes sense that people have the worst rating against it. It's the one they defend the most aggressively. It's the most important route to defend. But it's also the simplest route to defend because you know where they're going for the most part, just down the field. And then the ball takes an amount of time to travel to a guy running a go route. So you also have that much time to, double down on the dude. So then the post, you see, man, that's a lot of... Hey, I discovered this. I love throwing the corner. 101 passing ready, throwing the corner. Now, here's the trick to the corner route. Maybe the most professional route. And I mean that in like a Pythagorean theorem sort of way. If you imagine, here's your quarterback right here where it says ball. The corner route, the hypotenuse of that, so the wide receiver goes pretty far up the field, and then he's over here. So you have to imagine a straight line coming down and then a straight line to the right. The hypotenuse there is quite a bit longer than, well, it's pretty long. The go route is also pretty long, because you have this really acute angle. It's a lot sharper, but you don't have to throw that with a laser cannon, although it helps on the go route. But the corner route kind of does need like a stronger arm and a strong enough arm. Basically, if you can't throw the corner, I don't think you can make it in the NFL. And you can see it's the most successful and important route probably in their playbooks because it's the most successful. But it's also a difficult throw because you have to throw it all the way to the sideline. I mean, it's a really long distance, and there's time for the defense to react to that, and you have to be pretty precise because the guy's trying to get usually in between two zones to get there. And then you can see the post route also has a pretty good passer rating. I'm actually surprised the post route has that good of a passer rating because that's one, where guys get interceptions on because it's a middle. You're throwing towards the deep middle of the field, and those great safeties, maybe it's just the great safeties like Ed Reed. Back in the day, he would break on that sort of stuff. I do think the hitch is great. A comeback. The comeback's to the outside? I didn't realize that. So a hitch is to the inside. All right, enough of that. What the hell was I doing? Yeah, okay, so I don't know if I really care to keep doing this. Maybe we should just go play football. All right, that's done. Okay, so now I can pick this one. Wait, so that's a flat zone? I'm tripped out. Okay, so done. Okay, I think I get it now. I have to go back to that other screen to pick someone else. What did I want to do? I don't really want to do a 3-4. I wanted to do this out of a dime. Actually, I wanted to do it here. Edit route. Deep zone. See, that's what I was thinking. The curl flat zone is very similar. Who are we talking about? This one. But why that way? What the? All right, I'm done. Sorry about that. Someday I'll figure that all out. But basically, I wanted like a more. I wanted to use that purple zone to work together. Whoa. Okay, so the Broncos, they're still bad. That's good to see. All right, so I just lost at home. I better come out and thump the Broncos. I lost to an 0-2 Giants team, and now I'm going to play an 0-3 Broncos team. It's a recipe for disaster. And the Broncos were in the worst spot in terms of talent. Multi-year contracts, the players that were like 65 overall that were starting. I cut a lot of guys and signed like mediocre players to replace them. A lot of wind at Cowboys Texas Stadium.
The Broncos will be kicking off to start the game. Johnson back deep to return.
I have two
The Cowboys will
B.
start the
Johnsons
drive
on my
at the
team.
27-yard line.
I have so many
First and
Johnsons that I had to, and they have the names that start with B that I actually had to have Bethel start. You know, his initials are B.E. Johnson.
Brooks with the carry. 1-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
All right, I got to run the ball.
Silver, 72. Hey, squad. Let's go now.
I'm coming through, baby.
First down, Cowboys. 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Rush in. Watch each other back.
Set, great, 28.
I'm going to keep running against this really spacious defensive line. They're just lined up so wide. And it's a high standard deviation play.
The ball carrier.
Of course, my passing, I mean, other than interceptions, is a pretty
Ball on the
high standard
42-yard line.
deviation, or low, I should say.
Hey, squad. Let's
A
go.
desirable level, maybe.
Watch the play. Yes,
That a 46? That's like a safety number, right?
Don't make a play.
Cowboy, 72.
You got him. All right, now.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
Gray, 28. Hey.
Brooks makes the reception. 7-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Hold the look. Get it up.
Set,
In and out, in and
Cowboy,
out.
35.
Me. Tampa, one of us gonna make a play.
Hey.
Johnson on the reception. The result of the play is a first down. 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Regular.
Trying to be methodical. Precise. Machine-like.
Silver, 72. Hey.
Ah.
Incomplete pass. Dillon, the intended receiver, on the play.
All right, let's use my backups. I'm probably cursed if I don't use my backups.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Check it.
Set,
Hey, let's get him.
Cowboy,
Come on.
53.
Under 10. Come on. Let us
Texas, 72. Hey.
Ah, he never got free from that collision.
Play on the coverage. Third and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
This too easy. Set,
They ain't got enough. Real. What's the hard
Cowboy,
count?
35.
All right, I'm hoping. Okay, so now Brooks should get open
Do something.
Cowboy, 35.
Hey, watch the move.
right in the middle. Let's see how they. Oh my God! I thought 81 was gonna catch it at that point. Come on, 81.
Intended receiver on
All
the
right, we
play.
gotta kick a field goal. Get my lead while I can. after being humbled by the Giants.
Gramatica is lined up for the field goal.
They thought it was a
The
fake.
kick is good.
They like did more to protect against a fake kick than anything.
Dallas is lined up for the kickoff. Number 30 back to return. Kickoff return.
That was
14
great.
Yards. First and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Regular. Watch your eyes. Sounds right.
You see that linebacker did nothing. He just kind of watched this play develop. 59. That's the problem I get for using backups. You see 59 did nothing. He could have charged forward and tackled that guy. All right, let's go look at that formation. I obviously use that formation a lot, so I shouldn't just leave it in bad shape. Here we are. All right, so I want to play this rookie because I need my rookies to get snaps. All right, they're my two best players, so it's not like I got, well, I mean, this guy has 99 awareness. I should have had this guy being whatever it was that had to pay attention. All right, Kevin Burnett still has good speed. I didn't realize that. His acceleration's gotten slow, though. So I'm going to put... Oh, wait, Kevin Burnett. Yeah, no, I knew that. I was talking about Anthony Spencer. I thought I was talking about Anthony Spencer. Anthony Spencer's speed is also below 80 now, though. So we'll have Kevin Burnett, though, out there. He's great. And we'll still keep developing Greg. But I got to make sure that it's 53 doing any sort of zone awareness, because he's the more experienced player.
Ball on the 27
And
yard
literally has higher awareness. So it makes decisions faster. Would have been more aggressive in that play.
Watch your man. Get it out.
Uh-oh. So he's my number one cornerback, I'm pretty sure. I have good speed behind him. He was getting slow himself, but I don't have like high awareness guys. So we'll see who that is after this play. Who's in the play for him.
The pass falls incomplete.
No. This. Okay, so that's like a guy that was drafted while I was not here. Who are my guys in my cornerback position? Not my best question, not my favorite question to ask myself. So Doe's injured. So McCaffrey never had great speed. He hasn't even lost speed, and he has below 90 speed. Not a huge fan of that, but you got to live with it, I guess. This guy has great speed, great acceleration. His awareness is actually not bad. At 69, that could improve a lot, even though he went to Ohio State. So Chris Houston, I still have him on the roster. His speed is barely making the cut. His acceleration no longer really makes the cut. Chris Houston basically was my Norris, but he was in Dallas forever. Well, he was in Atlanta. And Dallas got him out of Atlanta, but he was already like ruined by the negative awareness effects of playing on a bad team for so long.
3rd and 11. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Nothing long, nothing long. Watch the snap down. Let's go. Be physical. Nothing over your head. There we go, dude.
Thomas makes the catch.
Excellent. I thought that might actually be forward progress might have given them that first down. Calling a pump block for the heck of it. Well, he shanked that. For what it's worth.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. All on us,
Set.
y'all. All right, now.
Silver, 53.
So there's these advanced routes I never use. The advantage of that one is just how quickly he starts going out towards the left, huh?
Makes the catch. The play results in a first down.
I didn't think he'd get that open. I almost never use that.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
If the guy is fast enough, he'll be out there in space pretty well, won't he? So what else is there? So that was this.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's
Ray,
go.
72. Texas.
But I noticed, oh, that's a stall out. Okay, but I noticed if you do down, you'll get some
Silver, 28.
different effects depending on. All
So we gonna take it.
Ray,
Hold the look.
53.
Yeah, Cole.
right, 5, 4, 3. Uh-oh. I should have thrown it deep to Olsen. Olsen,
Makes the sack.
my number 1 wide receiver.
9-yard loss on the play. Second and long. Ball on the 44-yard line.
So one thing I noticed about the advanced routes is you do this, go.
Get some slot going.
So it.
Set.
Here we come.
So he'll do like 2 steps, one to the front, and then he goes to the left, and then he goes up. It takes a little while to develop, but it does shake him free pretty often, especially against a jam.
Ray,
Let's
53.
go. Everything you got. Stay both now.
Oh, didn't mean to go just straight out of bounds. I didn't think he was going to catch
The
it.
result of the play
I thought
is a
52 got
first
his
down.
hand in there.
First and 10. Ball on
All
the
right.
24.
I wanted us to do a wide receivers route.
One of
Ray,
us gonna make a
35.
play.
Set.
No, I want Olsen.
Let's go now. There we go, D. King's right. Defense, get ready.
Texas,
got nothing.
72.
Check it out, baby. We coming to right.
Texas, 53.
The teams are ready for the second quarter. First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
What's the hard count? Bring it up.
Silver,
Bring it up.
72.
Get it up.
Set.
Check it.
Ray,
Watch this.
72.
Bring
Ray,
it up now.
28.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Bring it.
Ray,
Here we
72.
go.
All right.
Danny. Danny going. Going on. Come back.
I thought I was improvising a little bit. I was hoping to get Olsen to cut back to the side
Second and 10.
because the zone, they did a zone that could cause trouble for that comeback route that I called.
Nothing.
But the zone coverage guy had drifted to the side, and I wanted to get the ball out before he had a chance to get back.
53.
Deuce it. Come on.
Come on, Allen. Show your hands. Yeah.
Allen makes the reception. 7-yard gain on the play. Third and 3. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Not today. No more, fellas. Watch a man. Hey, here we go.
Set.
Here we come. Turn it up now.
Cowboy, 35.
Watch out. It's showtime, baby.
You know,
Clear.
Texas,
They got
53.
nothing. Get it up.
you go over there.
Hey.
Texas,
Ball out.
53.
That's right, man.
Oh.
Brooks makes the catch. Gain of 2
All right.
on the play.
I'll kick another field goal. Kind of a weird game. Like that.
This field goal attempt will be from 33 yards.
So it's interesting that beat the zone. There was a zone guy over there. He was still able to get the reception, but it was only for like 2 yards. So doing that
Dallas is lined up for the
very quick out, I guess it's called.
Back to return.
That one where you immediately turn to the sideline and run. It can get you open against a shallow zone, but then it's harder to make the yards up.
Kickoff return, 14 yards. Number 30 on the return. The Broncos will start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Go, 1. Set. Hut.
21, Siegel. Come on, man. I need you to step up. I know you're a rookie, but our guy's hurt. Now it's your turn. It's your turn. Yeah.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Boys, Keith. Boys. Here we go.
Shoot, I don't even know who I am. Okay, Siegel. What? I was on that dude pretty well. I think that maybe that was just because Siegel has a low rating or something. I mean, as a rookie, I think he's pretty good, promising.
Yeah, you see me. Check it out, baby.
Man, Greg, I'm not doing any favors. McCaffrey.
McCaffrey on the interception. 1st and 10. Ball on the
I am kind of
19-yard
gung-ho
line.
happy throwing the ball right now, aren't I?
Set. Great. 35.
Damn right. Defense, get ready. Keep it up.
Cowboy. 35.
First down, Cowboys. First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
We gotta have it, D. We're coming to wreck. Don't stop that motor.
Set.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
I'm thinking, how can I exploit the fact that that dude just came up?
72.
And I think this is the way. Oh.
Olsen with the reception. First down.
Yeah, don't tip your hat that it's single high safety. I mean, it works sometimes, single high safety.
First and 10. Ball on
But
the
when I know that I have like a really fast dude and you maybe only have a pretty fast dude, and I already did a lot of favors to help their speed across their whole team. The Broncos specifically had a terrible roster.
Watch the hard count.
I want to go up by 14.
Each other back. Spread. All right, let's go.
So they have a bunch of linebackers out there.
Set. Great.
Do something, do
28.
something. I'm coming through, baby.
Do you think they're going to do like a
Cowboy.
zone, a shallow zone from that cornerback? That would be the only thing that would stop that, and they didn't do it.
Dallas is lined up for the kickoff. Number 30 back to return.
Uh-oh.
Kickoff return 23 yards. The Broncos will start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. From the start. From the start. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Dang.
Thomas makes the catch. The play results in a first down.
Play hard and fast, baby. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. Keep the throttle down.
Set.
All on us, y'all. We got action. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
First and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let us big time.
Let's go.
Green 86.
Set.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby. Go make a play.
Right on the carry. Gain of 2 on
I don't know why, but I'm thinking of this Larry Bird moment. There was this, like, you know, a bunch of VHS tapes on, like, how to play basketball. And there was a one with Larry Bird's, like, high school or college coach and Larry Bird were in it. Or maybe he was even with the Celtics. And one of the coaches on the Celtics staff was, like, teaching you the basic mechanics of shooting with good technique. Oh, man. Ouch.
Miller with the reception. First down on the play.
Hey, watch that screen. Back in the gun.
And the coach, like, says, like, this is good technique. And has Bird shoot it, and Bird drains it, you know, in the basket. And then he's like, okay, now we're going to shoot with a low trajectory, a low arc, and do this or that to bounce it off the backboard. And this is an example of how you miss shots and what makes you miss shots. So Larry Bird goes up to do it, and it still just goes right in. And it was a low trajectory and all the bad technique, but it still went in. And the camera pans on Larry Bird, and he's just like, oh, you know me. It's like, I can't miss a shot, not on camera. I thought I was going to block that. All right, I was like thinking about Larry Bird, and I gave up a touchdown.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Johnson back deep to return.
Well, that's a deep kick. Jeez.
Fair catch made on the kickoff. The Cowboys will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Play football. Safety right.
Olsen.
We're going.
Texas, 28.
Blue down. Let's go.
Gray, 28.
Oh, gosh. I saw that blitzer, and I couldn't get away.
Makes the sack.
Dang.
On the play. Second.
They didn't have any trouble getting that one off, did they?
12-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. It's showtime, baby.
Set.
Bring it. Bring it up. Switch. And stretch.
Cowboy, 28.
Keep the
Texas,
throttle down.
72.
Let's go. Get it up.
Dillon with the reception.
All right, timeout.
First down on the play. Timeout called by
I have to be pretty conservative with the timeouts, though. Don't have a...
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Only have
All right, here we go. Yeah, go.
2 of those left now.
28. Cowboy, 72.
Rip left.
Gray, 35.
They don't get nothing.
Silver, 72.
Hey, watch the screen.
Dope, not that.
They soft, man.
Cowboy,
We gonna take it.
72.
Come on.
Uh-oh. And that 30 actually, I thought that they would drop back because, you know, the time on the clock. I thought the defense would be dropping back, and I would have a chance to run up the field behind them. But they actually covered that for reasons I will never understand.
All on us, y'all. Slide it. They ain't got nothing. Leave that hammer,
Ah.
Ball's incomplete. Brooks, the intended receiver, on the play. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Make them dump it on. They ain't got enough.
Silver,
Let's
75.
go. Keep your head up,
Gray,
big boy.
28. Gray,
Let's
28.
go.
So they got 4 guys over there.
Watch the outside.
Oh, I took... Dang it.
Sanders
I actually
on
thought
the
that
gun.
was going to be complete, but I moved my wide receiver to the right. I thought when I hit the button to take control of the player, I was going to take control. Stuff happened. That was not what I intended when I took control of the player. But I think that was the right call, the right throw. And it was just my fault that was incomplete.
Fair catch made at the 21-yard line.
To be honest, I think it would have been my fault if it was also complete because I had to take control of the player to make something happen.
The Broncos will start the drive at the 21-yard
So
line.
59,
First
instead of
and 10.
reading the play, I want
Hey,
you to
watch that
blitz.
screen. Let's go.
You can do a quarterback read.
Up, D.
No. All right. Strong was the cornerback. That was quite a quick fumble, wasn't it, from Strong? You can't trust defensive players to carry the ball.
Back in the gun. It's showtime, baby.
Texas, 28.
Here we go, baby. Bring it
Set.
up. Bring it up. You got motion.
Texas,
I
53.
can do it, baby.
Texas,
You can't
53.
stop me. We coming to wreck.
That 21 totally did defensive pass interference. He put his hand on my
Intended
chest.
receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Defense, get ready. Get me going.
Gray,
All day,
72.
baby. Come on. Blue down. Get it up.
Gray,
Here we go,
53.
baby. Rock and roll.
Silver,
Watch
35.
this. Under 10.
Silver,
Right there.
28.
Let's go, boys.
Hell yeah, Allen.
The offense calls a timeout. Allen Allen with the
One more
reception.
timeout.
First down on the play.
Try for the
First and
touchdown,
10.
and then we'll kick a
Ball
field
on
goal.
the 10-yard line.
Here we go, baby. One of us gonna make a play.
Grade,
Let's go.
Sam.
Let's go.
Grade. 28.
Play hard and
Silver.
fast, baby.
35.
Let's turn
Silver.
it up, B.
53.
You can't stop me.
Hey.
Damn. Can I challenge that? No. I'll kick a field goal.
This kick will be from 27 yards out. The kick is good. At the end of the first half, the score. Dallas.
Not many rushing yards, are there?
The second half. Number 30,
And I've even
back
had,
to
I think,
return.
2 rushes that went over 10 yards. At least, like, you know, immediately got the first down. So
Kickoff return.
it's kind of a byproduct of getting the ball close to the 2-minute warning.
The Broncos will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
What screen?
Set.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, Craig, you got pushed down, dude.
Right with the carry. Gain of 20 on the play.
Ever feel like your tackling's taking a step backwards?
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Stay both now.
Alert, Sky. Razor, razor, razor. Set.
Keep moving. To the back team. To the back team. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
Hey.
Ah,
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the
so
offense.
close. Recovering that myself. I think.
Second and
It's
long.
kind of
Ball
held up
on the
there pretty well.
31-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Point. Come on. From the start. Let's go now.
Thomas makes the reception. 9-yard gain on the play.
Be careful. What's the hard count? Green 86.
Half switching.
Roy.
Set. Hey.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Oh, strong. Come on. He was just so out of position on that when that dude did his, like,
Gain of
comeback.
22 on the play. First and 10. Ball on the
My secondary is getting
36-yard
tired.
line.
All on us, y'all. Back it up, baby. Here I come. Keep moving. Do something. It's on. Turn it up now.
Ah! I'm having trouble.
Right on the run.
What is it?
9-yard gain on the play.
It's, my guys aren't shedding blocks in the middle. Is what the effect is.
Second and 1.
As to why?
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Still trying to find out. Hell yeah.
Right on the carry. 1-yard loss on the play. Third and 2. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Gotta be fast off the ball. Let's go.
Incomplete pass. Johnson on the coverage.
I've never been able to use my punt returner to block a kick successfully. If they get that wide, then someone should be able to get there on the left. So I don't understand why they're able to block everybody. Someone's getting blocked. Like, someone is letting a Bronco block 2 people. Like, one of my would-be blockers must have ran into someone, because there should have been at least one person unblocked on that, and there was nobody that was unblocked.
The Cowboys will start the drive at the 20-yard line.
Did I forget to use a running back? I totally forgot.
Here I go.
Cowboy.
Hey, let's
28.
go, one D.
Let's work on these routes.
53.
Yeah, it's on. Watch the snap down. Let's go now.
Allen makes the reception. 7-yard gain on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Hey. Hold the look.
Set.
Olsen.
Hey.
Come on, Olsen. Oh, I got there and I had to wait for the ball. Should have thrown like a rifle right to Olsen or something.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Knock him out. Watch the play. It's on. Hey, let's go.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I tried to throw it to Brooks, and I think a couple things went wrong on that play. I abandoned the run. That was a bad drive.
Return for a gain of 3 yards. The Broncos will start the drive at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Be physical.
Dude, I lined up with an extra linebacker, and they still ran right over me.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 48-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Oh, jeez.
One back. Ain't no thing. Come on. I can do it, baby. Clear. Clear. Let's go.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
One screen. No, one.
Finally got a hit on him.
Smith, the intended receiver, on the play.
Hey, watch the screens. Let's go, boys. Rainbow. Whip. Rush in. Here we go.
Oh, I had two guys get their hands on that.
Third and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
All right, now. Keep the throttle down. Everything you got. Short.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Ugly play on my part. I was just a little off on my timing, and then I just had a bad launch trying to block that, so I never gave myself a chance to even block it.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Johnson
Nail that
back to
kicker.
return.
Oh, you missed. Get him in the back.
Johnson on the return. The Cowboys will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
Set. Silver, 35. Hey.
Olsen
Didn't mean to step out of bounds.
the play results in a first down. First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Play football. Left. All on us, y'all. I'm coming through, baby. We coming to wreck.
I kind of like this drawing, this matchup. All right, 5. They just didn't cover him at all, so they didn't cover him at all, and they did double cover my running back, not with man coverage, but with the zone stuff they did.
So we gonna take it. Let's turn it up, D. 28.
So they're in a zone right now, which means they're probably susceptible to being run at because they're going to sort of think pass first. So not only are they thinking pass first, but they're also spaced out.
Gain of 10 on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Hey. One of us gonna make a play. Hey, watch the ball.
Texas, 28.
Gotta have it, D. Damn right.
It's all about one-on-one blocks here.
Watch screen. All right, here we go.
Who's the better linebacker? No idea. Touchdown. 6 carries, 46 yards. Let's get him 100 yards by the end of this game. If I'm running 6 carries for 46 yards, I should be able to do it right. But when they know I'm going to run, it is actually a lot harder to pull those 10, 15-yard runs off one after the other.
Dallas is lined up for the kickoff. Number 30 back deep to return. Kickoff return 12 yards. Number 30 on the return. The fourth quarter is about to begin.
All right, what I really want is like wham, lurk.
First and 10.
But what I want is for these guys to both do that, you to do that, you to do that. All right. Basically, straighten it out. Oh, come on. Don't let him slip through your grasp.
3-yard gain on the play.
That was a lot of work to get to that. So let's start with 2-man under and just fix what they do here.
28-yard line.
Combo.
Oh, I thought I was going to intercept that. Why was that not intercepted?
One back. Roy. Let's go. Bianco. What's the right count? Help him. Give him help.
Wasn't he injured earlier? I don't think I want to play with my backups right now. Need to make sure I win.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Yeah, let's go, baby. Move. Let's go now. Go make a play. Stay at home. Let's go.
Oh my God. Wood. Strong. Why? All right. I've been giving up these huge plays, and I've had trouble tackling. Like, I'm sure if there was a total for broken tackles, I'd have quite a few of them in this game. Don't know why my defense would take a step backwards like that.
Kickoff return 16 yards. The Cowboys will start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Let's turn it up, D. Come on. Texas, 53.
All right. Let's start on our 100 yards right now.
Everything you got. 72.
First down, Cowboys. First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Now they have an appropriate number of linebackers for the...
Watch the ball. Watch the snap down. I'm coming through, baby. We like to practice rules. Come on.
Brooks makes the catch. The play results in a first down.
Unfortunately, Brooks is tired. Unfortunately, Brooks is tired.
First and 10.
So
Ball on the 45-yard
I feel like I need to give him a breather for a second.
Don't stop that motor. Yeah, you see me.
Gray, 35.
Yeah.
Silver, 72.
All right, there's four. There's three guys on the right.
Chapman on the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
No, let's keep that guy in for a second.
Second and 4. Ball on the 40-yard line.
From the start. Let us dictate. Everything you got.
So if you draw a line right up from the center towards the referee in the middle there, on the left you see there's 4 guys, and on the right you see there's 5. And it's simply that easy as to how I want to call this one. There's other things to look at too, like who is pulling, and when he pulls from that position, is there some blitzer prepared to shoot through that gap?
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
One back.
All right, this is a lot harder to run against, right?
Bring it up.
Set.
Bring it up.
Silver, 35.
So we gonna take it. Yeah, it's on.
Silver,
We coming
28.
Let's go.
They're also looking like they're in a zone thing, so they might not respond if I move a guy.
All right, here we go.
All right, hopefully I don't get caught from behind, though. That was great blocking Caravan,
The run,
helping me get up the
7-yard
field.
gain
So
on
we'll
the
take it
play.
down to the 2-minute warning.
Second and 3.
Let's just see how they line
Ball
up.
on the 22-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Keep the throttle
Set.
down.
Go, one.
You know what? I'm going to go with halfback pitch
Second and 3.
just to have it in
Ball
my
on the
back pocket.
22-yard line.
Hey, watch
See,
the
look how they
ball.
overshifted to the left.
Set. Green.
So I want to hit him with that.
Brooks with the carry.
Are they not calling a timeout yet?
On the play.
I guess I put them in an awkward situation. They don't, the game's still tied,
First and
but they also have to be thinking like, I need a chance to get the ball back and score.
Let's turn it up.
Because I am content to kick a field goal if I can get the clock all the way down. So I will keep running that clock if they're going to let me.
Yeah, Cole. We're talking about bringing. Let's screen.
Could there be any more obvious gap as for what gap my running back? So they finally did something, huh? A little late, huh?
First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
That's too bad. I like that gap.
Set. Green, 35.
Go back to this.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Oh, man. I just
Timeout
got
called by the defense.
stuck on that dude, and I
Brooks
couldn't
with the carry.
get around him.
Loss of 2 on the play. Second and 11. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Cowboys, 35.
Dylan has a pretty big speed matchup if that is, in fact, man coverage.
Don't make a play. Nothing.
Cowboys,
They don't get
28.
nothing.
Silver,
Do
I could try to throw it inside to Johnson,
Here we go, baby. Exit. Hey, watch the screen.
especially now, right?
Come on.
But I think it's a better bet to just throw to Brooks. Uh-oh. Dylan. Saw that zone coverage coming up, and I was like, I better change my plan.
Set.
Out of curiosity, was that dude running the inside post route 84? How open was he? He would have been, this would have been an instant touchdown. Well, after he gets free from that dude, he totally ran into him. So because he ran into the dude, he isn't as open as I thought he would be. But the safeties were doing nothing to protect the middle. So like, this is the end zone. He doesn't have very far he can run. But if he was further back the field, further back, 84 would have been really open. But yeah, because he got jammed and didn't have a big length of field to create separation, he never did get open. So glad I found Dylan instead.
Dallas is lined up for the kickoff. Number 30 back deep to return. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. 29. All day, baby. Come on. He's back. Turn it up now.
The pass falls incomplete. Thomas, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Run. We turning it up. Under 10. Here we go.
Get up, Greg. Come on. Ah, 90. Great job, Burnett.
Sack. Loss of 6 on the play.
Watch out.
Gotta keep our boys in.
Keep it in front of him. Get it, boy.
Oh, shit. That was my fault, I think, taking McCaffrey off. Oh, man. Oh, what did I just call?
Play 2 quarters.
This is acceptable.
Blue down, blue down.
But you got a blitz.
Half switching. Deuce it, deuce it.
Oh. The computer even tried to animate my guy jumping for that.
5 yards
But I will admit,
on the play.
It's showtime, baby.
I was not actually trying to intercept that.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's run, man. Run, run, run.
The pass falls incomplete.
Did the pass rush get there? I was busy looking in the secondary. No, he just kind of threw that one away. He thought everyone was really well covered? Because there was no pressure.
Swill 29. Overjoyed box 86. Let's go, D. Alert. 5-5. Everybody see. See. Here we go. Alert, Sky. We're talking about bringing. You gotta have it, D.
Oh, I was trying to jam that guy. I was literally trying to run into him to block his path.
One center. Triangle. That's big time.
Why is Greg down?
Turn it
Oh, wrong cover 1. That's funny. Well, that would have been a bad personnel matchup. I'm glad that they didn't do anything with it. 9 Velcro. Let's do cover 1.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Broncos, Broncos. Stop 57. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Check him out. Here I go.
The pass falls incomplete. Smith on the cover.
Where is my stupid 2-man under?
3rd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Half switching. Now cross out middle. Here, here.
Incomplete pass. Thomas, the intended receiver, on the play.
So we gonna take it. Ain't no way. All right, here we go. Green 86. Gotta keep our poise in. Keep that brush on me.
Yeah. Big time sack. All right, let's take a knee and end the game. They're going to call a timeout maybe, but I'll take another knee.
Set.
The defense calls a timeout.
It's on. Not today. Yeah, you see.
Okay, just let the clock run. What's something in here I never call? A lot of those, actually. I almost never use that set.
The final score is Dallas 31, Denver 23.
Great game from the quarterback. No interceptions, 2 touchdowns. So I didn't get the 100 yards, but I did get a lot of snaps. I didn't even get a lot of snaps, only 9 carries. But those tremendous averages tell the story. And he might not have had 100 on the ground, but he definitely had them in total. And Dylan catching 2 touchdowns, but also making tackles on special teams. I got 4 guys recorded a sack. That's a pretty interesting outcome. Yeah, I would definitely say if I had to name... Well, there's also Sparks. Sparks is also a good pass rusher. I have a lot of good pass rushers. I just need to maybe find a better way to get them all on the field for certain circumstances. Like, I wish I could put Ware at well, Ware can play defensive end, and then you saw in that 4-2 sort of defensive formation I had Kevin Burnett as the outside right linebacker, and Greg is the outside, he's the left. I can never remember which one's right and left when you're on the defense because they kind of reverse it, because traditionally Ware is actually the weak side linebacker. Anyway, I guess I'm saying I'm having trouble getting all these good defensive pass rushers on the field, but also at the same time, Ware and Spencer are not as good as outside linebackers anymore. Maybe if I change one or both of their positions, I would relieve some of this pressure I feel to do something with him. He's just a little bit slower. But these guys are really established in their career. I don't know if I can just make him a defensive end now. Oops, done. So I like Sparks at that spot. Fine with that. Left end. Here we go. Oh, yeah, and then I like Kevin Burnett. So you see my dilemma. So many good players. I don't have so many good players right here. I have good players, though. This guy's... I love Brent. I love this guy. No problem with him. At one point, I swear his strength was 101. I don't know what that meant to be that strong. Like, there didn't seem to be any big bonus for it. But basically... Alright, done. Let's take a look at our stats. Wait, these are for teens? So Greg already leads my team in sacks. It's good to see so many players getting sacks, actually. Yeah, this guy definitely makes the cut as being a good middle linebacker. We'll hopefully see him develop more. See, Norris mostly plays... He's mostly made special team plays. Blocked a kick here and there. Surprised he doesn't have an interception yet. He usually gets them pretty fast. Alright. Alright, that was an exciting game. Denver kept it close. And I feel like they definitely, helping these teams put speed in their secondary has really improved their play. They're definitely not as vulnerable. Now, I can still occasionally go deep, but these are my elite wide receivers that I'm able to go deep with, and they do often have to fight for a contested ball to get it. So I think I've definitely improved their secondaries. Now, I think when they simulate games, they're probably worse. Like, I don't know any way to find the average scores or something like that. But since every team has a couple of flawed formations where they have a bunch of backups, every team's going to suffer these same random breakdowns. So I think it's equally distributed fairly well. All right. Next week we pick up with what? The Cowboys visit the Raiders.